Are you guys ready?
No.
Me neither. Good,
Glad we're
because
on the
I'm
same
not.
page.
In our first episode, the party sailed in. They started making their way to Inkwell Isle. Well, technically, they were making their way up to the harbor village up at the very tippy top northern area. If you look at the map, the harbor village in common, so the very top right in the middle, that's where the ship was sailing for. But we encountered a Leviathan who attacked the ship, and we lost one of our deckhands. His name was Zeke Ledger, Luck Dodger, because apparently he's dodging luck. I don't know. He dodged luck so hard that he got flung off the ship and eaten. So the ship made a very hasty detour over to Inkwell Isle, where you guys met a very lovely, kind of chill, elven, kind of sea elven village, where some people got magical tattoos. You encountered a water hag. You slayed the water hag, brought the head back, got all sorts of different praises, all sorts of different trinkets. You made your way over to Lasting Resolve, where they had a lot more lumber and a lot more people that were capable of fixing ships. So you went over to Lasting Resolve, and the deck crew started getting all of that fixed up. And then you guys went on a little mission. You kind of walked around the island. You saw all the different things. But then you happened to follow some of the older villagers into that big building in the middle, and you heard them talking about how they needed some marrow slayed. So you went. Dipus tried to seduce some marrow, and then ended up slaying them. And then you came back and you stayed at Tia's bed and breakfast, and that is where we left off. Are you guys ready to continue?
Absolutely.
All right. Who roomed with Osa and who roomed with Splitch? Do you guys
I think
remember?
they roomed together.
Because you guys got two rooms with each having a twin bed.
Did they not room together?
In that case, you open your eyes and sunlight floods into the small, cozy rooms. You open your eyes and find that it seems very empty. You go downstairs and Tia has her nose in a book. And she looks up at you and says, I hope you enjoyed your night. I hope you slept well. Two of your friends left last night. I think they said they left you a note up in the room. You go into the room and you find both of the cover. Well, one bed, the covers were pulled back very neatly and tidy. And there was a note on it that said, I woke in the middle of the night from a dream that felt all too real. It felt like a vision. It's too much to write down, but I'll explain when I meet back up with you. Continue on without me and we'll meet up with you later. Don't think for a second I'm going to miss out on a chance on more gold. See you soon. Osa. And you look at the other bed and the covers are thrown off. It's still completely messy. Her bag is still there. So you know Splitch is on the island. You just don't know where she ran off to. But
Checks out.
math checks out. Then you
Math
look
checks out.
and you see on a kind of a piece of toilet paper says, meet you at the meeting spot in the harbor. And that's all it says. She doesn't leave any other sort of thing. It's kind of scribbled in whatever she could find. It looks like maybe a marker. So then you leave the rooms, go back downstairs, and you make your way down to the dock where the crew has freshly repaired the ship. The dinghy is gone, so you assume Osa took it wherever she went off to. Yannick is moving crates and barrels around the ship, preparing the ship's surface for battle. When you get closer to the dock, you see Captain Dane talking to a tiefling woman you've never seen around the island. Elle, can you please describe what this tiefling woman looks like?
Okay. This tiefling has deer-like antlers instead of the usual ram horns. She is yellow-skinned, has hazel eyes. She is wearing a A lot of greens and browns. Definitely doesn't fit into like all the blues and the tropical. I'm assuming this place is tropical
Yeah, for the most part. It's kind
for
of
the most part.
it's more of a grassy hill. If mostly a hill with a lot of beach, but it is some kind of grass.
Okay. Um, she definitely doesn't look like she fits into an ocean scenery at all. But she has, again, lots of greens and browns. And what stands out about her the most is she has a rifle on her back. And with being druidic in nature, rifles aren't really a thing that they use, but she's talking animatedly to Captain Dane about going and seeing this Leviathan.
You see Ren, which is the very muscular human woman with long blonde hair. She's got her arms crossed over her chest. I'm sorry, you want to do what now?
Well, I'd really like to go with you. I mean, I don't really get much time off, and this is my one term that I actually get some time off, and I really need to go see the Leviathan thing. So please take me with you. I really look. I am capable. And she actually like stomps her foot on the ground, like I am capable.
Captain, you cannot be entertaining this child if she's going to terms of going to fight a Leviathan.
I am 21, thank you.
Oh,
I am not a child.
Captain Dane, listen, Ren, if she wants to help, it's a Leviathan. We're gonna need whatever help we can get. And he looks up. Oh, ladies, there you are. You seem to be missing two of you? Where are the other two?
They're not here?
They kind of left us in the night.
See, Ren, we're missing two. We're gonna need her. Ren rolls her eyes and she goes, and you can hear her. She is going off, swearing in every language she knows. And she helps Yannick kind of push all of the barrels and stuff.
Lenora will quite literally pull down her eyeball.
Ren doesn't see this. She has her back turned and she is swearing. You can see Dane's kind of covering his mouth, trying not to show that he's laughing. So I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm Lenora.
Lenora, this is Dipus and Caliph. She's gonna join us on our journey. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Do you all have things that will be able to shoot into the water? I had a platform specially made so that you can get down on the platform and fight kind of closer to the Leviathan, but if you need any sort of firepower, do you have bows or any of that sort of thing?
I got my fists.
I mean, that works. That absolutely works. Are you all,
I can scare it.
You do seem to be a very scary woman.
I can romance it too.
Oh boy, can you?
I've seen it in action. It works sometimes.
Oh. Hey, whatever works, I'm down for.
Sometimes.
Oh.
Mm,
Oh. Well, if you all are ready, climb on aboard. What do you guys do to prepare yourself for battle?
I look at Lenora. Was that your eye that I saw you taking down? And I can fix that maybe.
Oh no, oh no, and it's no, it's fine. I'm
Oh,
okay.
oh,
I think.
okay.
You can see Yannick kind of gives a look like, oh god. And he continues to go through. He's not saying anything to you. He wants to see what you're worth in battle, but he's questioning. So if you guys are ready, you sail due east back through the beautiful waters near Inkwell Isle. The water gets deeper and darker blue. The crew shifts uneasily. A shift in the air raises the hair on your arm. Ren stands up on a barrel and she pulls out a spyglass, surveys the area for a while. Here it comes! Ready yourselves! And I need you to roll for initiative.
Already?
Alrighty.
19.
Okay.
That's a big 10 on me.
10. Okay,
15.
15. If you want, you can go ahead and place your tokens wherever you would be standing on the ship. That northern part of the ship is that platform he had made. So if you would be standing there waiting for it, that's where you would be. So as you hear Ren yell, you feel the tremor throughout the ship, and this massive wave comes. And then you see from the deep, the Leviathan slowly picks its head back up. And it is the biggest thing you have ever seen in your life. You've all been sailing before. You've seen the open ocean, but you've never seen anything quite like this. As you hear it screech, Lenora, you are up first.
Okay. I think Lenora, seeing that this thing is raising its head and she wants it, she's going to try to cast Fairy Fire on it. And that is a dexterity saving throw of a 14 than it needs to be.
That's a 15.
Alrighty, so you all see this spell go off, and I think her magic looks like light greens and pretty purples and bright oranges of a sunset mixed together as it tries to latch on. And then I think you see these like little butterflies and cats and pretty other little wild animals make its way there, and then it just flops as she just stares at it. Oh, okay, it's like that. Got it. And then that's her turn.
You see its eyes shift over to you and it just locks on. And then Yannick goes up and he's going to come over. He's right here, so he's just going to creep up right there. He is going to try to shoot it with the crossbow. That is a 14, and that misses. So he goes to shoot. The Leviathan moves its head just in the nick of time, and it completely misses. So then he gets one more move. He gets 2 melee attacks. That is a natural 1. So he goes and he knocks himself into the water. So he is now in the water with this thing. And then Dipus, it is your turn.
Is there any like barrels of water on board on the deck of the ship?
There's lots of different barrels. You do assume that there is drinking water in some of them, because Yannick had moved a whole bunch of different barrels. So you do assume that the one has drinking water in it.
Okay. I run to that, and I will grab a cup from it, pour it over my head, and wave my arms and go, I need the armor! And cast Armor of Agathis upon myself.
The crew is all kind of looking around at each other like this. Is this really what's happening right now? We're in the middle of battle.
Yes. And then I will, so then I have Armor of Agathis upon myself. And as a bonus action, try to run as far away from this thing as I can.
What does this armor look like?
This armor looks like a protective magical force surrounds me, manifesting as spectral frost that covers me and any gear that I have, which is not a lot. I gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration, which is an hour.
Okay.
If a creature hits me with a melee attack, the creature will take some cold damage.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. So.
Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Not at this point.
All right. So then it is the captain's turn. He is going to come right over here. Oh, we got to remove Splitch from this one. He's going to come right over here. He also has a crossbow. So he is going to try to hit it with that. But that's going to miss. So again, he's going to shoot, just barely misses. The Leviathan moves its head just in the nick of time. I think that's all he can do. I think he only has one attack. So then that's where he's going to leave it. Caliph, what do you have?
I am going to... I'm going to run up and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Ooh.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Okay. It's gonna be 5 points of fire damage.
Beautiful. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
So Ren is going to be the first one to come over here. She's going to try to get on that new platform, but she's not quite within its reach. So she does have 3 firebombs that she can use in a day. She can throw, let me see, up to 60 feet, which that'll be perfect. She's going to try to throw this firebomb. Which is an 18, which does hit. And it has to make a DC 12 saving throw. Which it fails, that's a 5. So it's going to take 3d6 worth of fire damage. 9, 10. It's going to take 10 points of fire damage. So you're going to see it's going to hit it right in the snout. It's going to shake its head. It's mad at this point. You can almost see its eyes turn red. It's so mad. So now it's no longer looking at Lenora. It is no longer looking at Yannick in the water. It has its eyes set dead on Ren. And in its rage, it's going to completely forget about Yannick. And it's going to come right over here. And it is going to... It's going to try to do the tail melee attack. Oh, it's going to fail. It's going to fail bad. That is a 4. So it's going to reach out. It's going to try to swing on Ren. She's going to duck just in the name of time because even though she's kind of big and bulky, she is very swift on her feet. And then that goes back to Lenora.
Okay, seeing that fairy fire didn't work, she is going to, and seeing that it's angry, she's going to try and cast bloat on it.
Oh.
At 2nd level. That is a Constitution save of 14.
That What is that? Plus 13.
Ooh, okay, alrighty. And how this spell says to work is you cause the gases within a creature you can see within range to expand rapidly. The target makes a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh,
So that is 9, 16, 20 points of necrotic damage.
wow.
And if that damage that the creature takes equals or exceeds its Constitution ability score, the creature begins to float vertically 5 feet and remains suspended until the start of your next turn.
Wow,
The
okay.
target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
All right.
So she cast it, and I think with how that spell works, it's like this tiny little line of like green energy just shoots and like makes this pinpoint prick in the Leviathan, and then it just starts to float.
You can see the panic in its eyes. It's trying to squirm, it's trying to flap. It doesn't know what it's doing at this point. It doesn't know how to react outside of the water. Is there anything else you'd
Really
like to
good
do to it?
spell.
It's really good.
I think she's just looking at it and she crosses her arms and looks at Ren. Capable!
You know what? Very capable. I do apologize.
She'll wink and that's her turn.
And then Yannick, being in the water, he's gonna take this opportunity because Leviathan is completely out of the water, right?
Depending on how big it is, it says it only goes up 5 feet. So if it's like a lot bigger than that, it's just a little bit more out of the water.
So then, if he's only a little bit out of the water, Yannick is gonna try to take this opportunity to go around the ship, while the Leviathan is distracted, and he's gonna try to go up because right about where you are, Lenora, is where one of the ladders are gonna be, or he could have climbed up on the platform. He could have swum underneath it, but I don't think he's gonna have enough room for it. So he's gonna try to come up over there to you, and I don't know that he can really do much in the water. So that is gonna be his turn, and it goes to Dipus.
Seeing this thing floating now. Gonna cast a little mind spike on this thing.
Ooh.
And how smart are you, little lizard?
It growls.
And I go, "Ah! Ugh."
And I need a wisdom saving throw from that thing. It needs to be to 14.
That would be a 10.
Okay.
It is not very, full of wisdom. It's not very wise.
3d8. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. So, one more. 13. I cast it at second level. 13, and that thing will see, well, it won't see, but it'll feel this spike of psionic energy pierce its brain. All of the walnut shell-sized brain that it has. And it may split it, I don't know. So I see, on a failed save. Ooh. It'll take psychic damage on a failed save, and you will always know the target's location until the spell ends, which is for an hour.
What a baby.
As long as we are on the same plane of existence.
All right.
While you have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from me, and if it has the hidden condition, it gains no benefit from that condition against me. So
You can see it was already panicking, but you can see it's absolutely losing it at this point. It's floating, it's bloated, it's taken psychic damage. It doesn't know what's happening. It is used to being the biggest, baddest creature in the ocean, and now it's being flopped around like a chihuahua, basically. Um, is there anything else you would like to do to it?
um, I will actually move over here so I can help this person up, maybe up onto deck
All right.
once they get over here.
So then at this point, it is Captain Dane's turn. And being the captain of the ship, he doesn't want to get too terribly close to it because he's really not sure what your guys' capabilities of sailing are. He knows that you're all pretty well versed in being on the water, but he doesn't know that you can sail this size of a vessel. So he's going to stay where he's at. He's going to try to hit it with his crossbow. And that is going to hit. So he is going to do 1d8. That'll be 6 points of damage. And he really doesn't have any bonus actions, but he is also going to try to come over here. If you're going to try to help lift, he will come over here and help you get Yannick out of the water. Yeah, okay. And it's Kayla's turn.
All right. So I have a question.
Yes.
If I go over to the dock area, will I be able to hit it?
Absolutely. They
Okay,
made that
cool.
specifically for this battle. It sits just on the water so that you can get up to it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna run. So my movement is about 30 feet. So I should be able to run about 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Oops.
cool. Because I'm gonna swing at it with my my rapier. So I'm going to swing. And that is a 17.
That just does it.
That is going to be 10 piercing damage.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Where did you try to hit it at? Are you trying to aim for its head? Are you trying to aim for like its
Wherever I
chest
can
area?
reach.
Wherever you can reach. So
Yep.
you'll take your rapier out and you're gonna get it just in the chest, right below where the head is, and it is furious at this point. It's floating. It's had a whole bunch of different things done to it. It's mad. So then it is going to be Ren's turn, and she's going to come up next to you. And she's also going to take a swing at it, but she is going to swing. She has a multi-attack, so she gets 2 melee. She's got a mace. She's going to swing at him. And that fails. So she's going to take a swing, and it's going to move just in the nick of time. And so that just infuriates her even more. So she's going to try to swing at it one more time. Beautiful. And that's an 18. So then she's going to get a 1d6. And she's going to smash it right on the nose for 4 points of damage. So now she hit it so hard in the nose, it's kind of bleeding a little bit. You can see it's got that nasty kind of slimy fish blood. It's mad. And then it is the Leviathan's turn. So since you've both hit him, he's not really sure where he's going to aim. I'm going to Mur, do you want even or odd?
Finn.
Even?
I'm gonna regret this choice.
Yup, because he is going to try to do a
Dang.
slam attack on you.
Good luck.
But hey,
And that fails miserably with a 2. So
Yes, that
he's
does fail miserably.
he's gonna try to slam into you, but because he's floating, he's not really sure where his body's supposed to be, and he's gonna hit the ship instead. So everybody's gonna kind of feel the boat rock, and it's gonna take a little bit of damage, but nothing bad. Yannick is now gonna come over here, and if you guys said you're gonna help, you pull him up, and then he is going to come up here. And
you need to try to stay on the boat. It's
I-
better that way.
It wasn't my fault. He's going to take his hand axe, and he's going to try to throw it at the Leviathan. And that is going to miss, so he's going to throw it, and it's going to go sailing right past it, right into the water, which that infuriates him because he's only got 2. So now he's wet, he's mad, and he's down a weapon. Lenora.
Okay, Lenora is now at the top of her turn, so it's not floating anymore.
Okay.
She is going to kind of kneel down just a bit. Is there anything she could technically put her rifle on?
Yeah, there's lots of crates, there's boxes, because this was a vessel that they were taking lots of different fishing goods. There's lots of different food goods that they were bringing from one of the main parts of the other continents. They were sailing over here to deliver. So there's also there's big heaps of fishing nets that you could kind of load up on if you wanted to.
Just for flavor, she's going to kneel down, kind of steady herself on that. It doesn't give her any kind of, advantages for that, but she's going to steady herself and try to take a shot and just whisper, I wonder if this will do anything. And she's going to cock it and she's going to try to shoot. And that is going to be, I do not believe that hits with a 13.
That does not hit. So you're going to take this shot, and it's going to go pretty much in between Caliph and the Leviathan. Ren's going to duck. Are you fucking mad? Be careful where you aim that thing.
I know! And then she will load it again, but she doesn't really have anything else she can do with that turn as she just kind of curses under her breath for a minute that she misses. If I can't hit something that big, I definitely can't hit what I want. And then that's her turn.
All right, diapers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gonna cast Cause Fear.
Oh.
My voice is going to change. My eyes are gonna glow. And gonna say, Lizard, you're gonna fear everything about me. And I need a wisdom saving throw of 14.
I'm assuming a 10 isn't 14.
So I awaken a sense of mortality. In one creature I can see within range, which is 60 feet, which definitely is in range. It becomes frightened of me until the spell ends, which is a minute. The frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself.
You can see the look in the Leviathan's eyes has changed from pure rage to absolute terror. You've never seen anything more scared in your life. What else would you like to do?
And I will stride closer to it.
All right.
Yeah, I might be able to get close enough to get up there, if you allow it.
Absolutely.
All right. Then I will get right up there on it. And for the first time, I will actually pull my sword, the actual sword that I'm carrying out.
Ooh, okay.
And this sword it glows green. It's the sword of the war mage.
Ooh.
And it glows green. It's a packed weapon. And I will take a swing with this thing. See if I can hit it. Nope, I cannot.
Oh.
Because, I don't normally swing a sword. So, but at a 14.
No, you're better at
So-
striking fear into men's hearts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So, but although it is scared of me, so
It is scared.
this thing is afeared of me.
All right, it's a
Or-
feared.
Yeah, and it has disadvantage on ability and attack.
For everybody? Or
Uh,
just against you?
against me specifically.
Okay.
And it can't
it's-
get any closer to me.
Okay.
So,
It's on everything if you're in line of sight, right?
yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right, so it is Captain Dane's turn, and he's gonna reach for his crossbow again and see if he can do any damage. And he's gonna miss. He's gonna take a shot. This thing is so scared of Dipus that it's actually kind of shivering, and when it shivers, it just barely grazes past him. And so then he's going to try to get a little bit closer. He's going to come over here just to get a little bit more in the way. And that will be his turn. So, Caliph, what do you have?
I am going to be stabbing with my rapier again. And because I did damage to it last turn, I will have advantage
Okay.
because of my mastery, and it has Vex. So
Beautiful.
with Vex, I have advantage on my next attack roll. Pretty sure my dice re-rolled one of my dice.
It works.
It's gonna be a 10.
That will miss. Is that with your advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that will miss.
All right, that is my turn then.
So you're gonna reach out with your rapier, and it sort of notices you in the corner of its eye, and it kind of slithers its snake-like body just out of the way. But it's got its eyes focused on Dipus, so it's not moving, but it can kind of get out of the way just in time. It is Ren's turn, unless you have a bonus action.
Yes, I will use steady aim, which gives myself
Ooh.
0 speed,
Okay,
but I will also give myself advantage on my next attack roll.
perfect.
Never mind. No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll have to use it next turn. So
Okay.
that will end my turn.
All right. It is Ren's turn, and she's going to use her multi-attack again. With her mace, she's going to reach out. The +5, she still only gets an 8. So she goes to swing out and she slips a little bit because this dock is a little bit slippery. The waves have come up during the sailing process and she slips a little bit and she misses on that one. But then with that next one, she swings and she does hit. She connects with its snout again. And that is a 1d6 +3. So that's going to get 5 points of damage. And that will end her turn. And it is the Leviathan's turn. If I can math. Okay, there we go. So it's got disadvantage, but it's already not rolling well. Let me grab another one. It is going to attempt. Does it have to move from Dipus? Or it just can't go towards?
It can't move closer to
Okay. So then it is going to reach out and it's going to try to hit Ren because she did do some pretty good damage. She's going to try to hit it with the tail. That is a nat 20.
I'm okay with that.
And that was at disadvantage.
Was that
on
a
your
disadvantage?
attack roll.
No. But
Got her.
that is a 16. So that's still going to hit. But it is just going to be a 1d12. So that's 5.
At the end of that turn, you need another wisdom saving throw to see if you can beat the fear.
Ooh, I have another dice in there. That's a critical one.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine.
You don't beat the fear then.
No. See, we're shaking off the rust. It's been a hot minute. I don't know what I'm doing still.
You gotta dust the dice off.
We gotta dust the dice. I mean, I did play with Elle before, but that's as a player. It feels very different than DMing.
They are two different sides of a coin.
There's so much to try to remember, and I slowly started panicking when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh God, here we go. It's time.
You are doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. And I hit my coins here. So I think it's Lenora's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
With it being her turn and her not hitting last round, I need to work on that. That's not working. And she is going to book it towards the Leviathan. She's kind of putting her gun back on her shoulder. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to jump off the boat. She's going to use her bonus action to wild shape. Because with the new, we're doing 2024 rules, aren't we?
I think whatever works better, honestly, because I don't really know the new rules. The only thing I'm really going on is 1 is a fail and a 20 is a success.
Okay. If it's okay with you all, then 2024 rules allowed for wild shape. You get swimming, like automatically. It used to not be that way. So if you all are okay
Why would
with
they
that,
not give you swimming?
yeah, it
That's
used to be
silly.
Level 4, you got, or level 6 or something like that. You got swimming. You didn't originally start with swimming, I don't think, and now you do.
You start with
So if
swimming.
it's-
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with flying as well.
Yeah, flying you still got to level up, but
Yep.
we don't get to
But-
fly yet.
You can
But if
train
it's
to a
okay.
fucking
Absolutely.
creature, but you can't fly.
Yes.
So if you
flying
were in-
squirrels, you can glide as long as it's a part of the body symmetry.
So-
But yeah, you can't fly.
If you were an eagle, you couldn't fly?
Nope,
How does that make sense?
it doesn't.
You haven't learned how to use the wings yet. You're too much of a baby druid. You can't figure out how the wings work.
Nope.
Just squawk.
The squawking ability.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect with me.
Talons.
Yes.
Okay. Yay. Okay. So if we can swim, y'all are going to see Lenora book off the boat. She jumps. She uses her bonus action to wild shape. And what her wild shape looks like is this like green energy just swirls around her for a second. And it's a bunch of cats, a bunch of birds, a bunch of like illusory forest animals. And then she comes out of that as a glass gator.
Ah, I love it.
And so she hits the water and she is going to, let's see, use her ability of with her claws to try let's see, dexterity checks. Okay. I'm reading the card. Use a melee attack. So as she gets into the water, she is going to take the claws of this glass gator and she's going to try and rip the underbelly of the Leviathan if she can.
Do you
And
get
that
2 actions or is it just 1?
for this one, it does not say it's a multi-attack.
Okay.
So I believe this one only has 1.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's amphibious, so it can breathe air and water. It has a lunge attack that it could do. Advantage on dexterity, stealth checks while underwater and dim light. It has a standing leap, claws, and it can constrict something. And then it's got something called a silt cloud that it can do.
Okay. I like it.
And so she tries to hit with her claws, and that is a 13 plus 4 for a 17 to hit.
Perfect.
Yay! Okay, so she gets her claws into the underbelly of this Leviathan and tries to slash up. And that is only 2d4s of damage. So let's see. That is going to be 2, 4, 6, because it gets a +2 as well. So 6 points of bludgeoning damage plus poison damage of 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So 6 plus 7, 13 points in total. First was slashing. Next is, sorry, I'm so sorry. Take that poison damage back. That was the other one. It's
Okay.
only 6. And it needs to make a strength or dexterity saving throw,
Ooh.
or she grapples onto it.
14?
That beats it. It only needed a 12.
All right.
At disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage. I'm at disadvantage. That's true. 11.
Ooh, with an 11. Fear does saving throws too?
Ability checks.
Nice. Okay. So it is now grappled, and until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and I cannot attack another target. So
Ooh.
this thing's huge. So I think what you all see is under the water, she's kind of got her stubby little legs, like just latched onto it, and she's just kind of hanging on. And I think you all would see the nose of this gator just poking out of the water for a moment. And like it's this yellow gator, so it's not like a normal gator. She's just holding on to it, and that's her turn.
So you go down, you take your talons and you scratch the underbelly, the nice soft underbelly, and everybody can see a little bit of blood kind of starts to come up. It's cut through the flesh enough, and you've got it tied down. It doesn't know what to do. It's not necessarily that it couldn't bash you off if it wanted to, but it's just so surprised that this happened that it feels the restraint. It can feel your power going through, and it's like it doesn't know what's happening. And now it is Yannick's turn. Oh! He's got a 19 to attack with his crossbow, and that's going to be a 1d8. So he is going to... It only does 1 point of damage, so he kind of... The Leviathan turns its head just at the right point to where it just kind of grazes over its nose. So it really doesn't do that much damage, but he does get a second attack. And that is also going to be an 18, so another 1d8. And that second shot fires off, and it hits it just kind of in the side. Again, just kind of grazing through. It doesn't do that much damage, but it does do 3 points total damage. So... And it is Dipus' turn.
Turn around and go,
Why is everybody jumping off the boat?
and point my sword at it, and do a Hexblade's Curse upon it, which doesn't really do anything yet. And I will try to swing my sword at it then for a 14 plus 7 to hit.
Ooh,
Which
you
is
got
21.
it. You got it.
1d8 piercing damage. Piercing damage is going to be a 3. And then I have 1d8 booming blade damage.
Ooh.
So as I strike it, a thunderclap poof, for 2 thunderclap damage.
Does this move it at all? Or is it just the damage?
Oh, moving target. No, just a second. Nah, it's a big target. So,
Okay.
yeah. It just takes the thunder damage.
Thunder.
Thunder.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
All right.
No.
Then it goes to the captain's turn. He's going to pull out, he's kind of by another barrel, one of his kind of stashes of weapons. He's going to pull out a javelin, and he is going to throw it for a 17, which is definitely going to hit. He's going to get a 1d6 plus 3. So that is going to be 5 points of damage. That's going to kind of embed itself right into its shoulder. So it's not enough to really do too terribly much damage, but it is embedded in there. So if he wants it, he's going to have to go and get it. He's still thinking at this point that it's really not worth it to go. So he's going to leave it, and it's going to go to Caliph.
Caliph is going to... she's going to use Steady Aim, which puts her speed to 0 and gives her herself advantage on her next attack roll on the current turn. And then she's going to attack with her rapier. She's pretty mad. Pretty mad that her last attack, didn't hit. So, that one is fucked. Okay, so 22.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
30, 22.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then we're gonna do 1d8. Oh, it's gonna be 9 points of damage, piercing. And then I believe I can add an extra 2d6 with a sneak attack because it has advantage.
Okay.
So that's going to be an extra 8 points of damage.
Damn. Beautiful. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nope.
This beast doesn't know what's happening. It's being held on by a gator. There is a javelin sticking out of its shoulder. It's gotten hit in the face quite a few times with the mace. It's gotten stabbed with the rapier. It doesn't know what it's doing right now. It's still terrified of the Gith that's right in front of it. It's so confused. It's being beat up. It doesn't know what's happening. All it can do is just sit and take it all in. If that's all you want to do, are you going to stay in the same spot?
Yes,
Okay,
because I can't move.
that's right. It's going to go over to Ren, who is going to do her 2 melee attacks. She had really good... Well, no, she doesn't want to do that. She really wants to throw a firebomb, but she's concerned that she's going to miss and hit Lenora, so she is just going to use her mace. And...
You can hit me!
Are you sure?
Take one for the team.
Because yeah, 2024, the gator can talk.
Yes.
If you're sure, Gator.
Gator just like hit me!
If you're sure, I'll throw firebomb. So she's going to throw it. It is going to... Ooh, it's going to hit. So it's going to have to succeed in a DC 12 Dex, which it fails pretty badly. And that's going to be 3d6 fire damage. So, 1.
Do I need to make that save as well?
At what point at the Leviathan are you at? Are you... How far?
I
Let
think
me
I'm like
see.
right underneath the water. Like the only thing you can really see is her nose.
Are you at that 25 mark at where your token is?
Yeah. So she's like right at water level.
Then no, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. So that is going to be 8 fire damage. So then, yeah, because she's going to hit it basically right in the middle. So it's going to be 10 feet away. So you're still going to be... You're going to be 10 feet. Dipus is 10 feet. And Caliph is 10 feet. So you're all good. That's going to be 8 more points of fire damage. So now this poor thing has been hit with a mace, chomped on by a gator. There's a javelin directly in his shoulder. And it's been hit with countless crossbows. And now it's taken more fire damage. So it's absolutely losing its mind. And it is still restrained. It's still terrified. So there's nothing it can do but sit there and take it. So Lenora, it is your turn again.
Okay. Since she has it restrained and grappled, there's a move that the glass gator can do called Constrict. And one creature that's already grappled by the glass gator takes 2d4 plus 2 bludgeoning damage,
Ooh.
plus 2d6 poison damage, or half as much poison with a successful DC 11 Constitution saving throw. So since I'm on, I don't think I have to roll to hit. Like it just says this happens. I can just constrict. So that is 2d4s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bludgeoning damage, and then it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
$18.
Okay, so it takes half of 2d6s, 3, 4, 5 poison damage.
Okay. All right.
And I think she still stays grappled until
Okay.
it tries to break out of it.
So then if you're going to stay there, is there anything else you would like to do?
That's all I can do. So
right.
Lenora is quite literally just hanging on, and then her little stubby legs as a gator are just trying to squeeze.
This Leviathan doesn't know what's happening. You've never seen something more scared and more confused about what's happening in your entire life. Yannick he's getting pretty mad, so he's going to go right up here. And he's going to attempt to hit it with his other hand axe that isn't gone. And that is going to fail. But he does get one more hit. So he's going to take a swing. And he's going to miss. And he's going to put that axe into the boat. Captain Dange. Are you kidding me? We just had this thing fixed. Sorry. He's going to swing again. And it's the same thing. He's going to take a swing. But he completely overestimates where he's going. And he puts it directly into the ship. And that's all he can do. And he's going to pass that off to Dipus.
How high up is this spear, lance, whatever sticking out of the shoulder?
I'd say
off of the deck of the ship.
Probably off the deck of the ship, because the part that you're out is still pretty high up. So you're probably face to face with the lance.
I'm gonna swing my sword. I want to try to hit the lance
Ooh. Okay.
to make it dig deeper in
Okay.
with the booming blade effect again. So even if I just glance off of this spear or whatever it is, it'll have the thunder effect to push the spear further in.
Then would it be the javelin's damage, or
Uh,
would it be just thunder damage? Or a combination of both? I don't know how that
I
works.
would say probably a combination of both.
Okay.
Because the spear's going to have piercing damage.
Okay.
So let me see if I even hit. So, no, I do not. That's 15.
That does not hit.
Yep. That's because I was trying to hit right there on the
Yeah,
edge of that spear.
You're looking, you're kind of calculating where you think the butt of this javelin is going to be, and you go to swing, and your depth perception isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be, and you just barely miss it.
Dang it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Mage Hand,
All right.
which is a cantrip, and see if I can push the spear in with that Mage Hand.
All right.
I don't know if I can, because it can only push so much.
I mean, any little bit of damage is better than none.
So, and it's invisible, so it won't even know how it's being shoved in. The hand is invisible. So, I'll be like, give me the hand. And it can only move, carry, push 10 pounds worth of stuff. So, if it will do that,
Do you have to roll for it, or does it just do it?
Mage Hand is.
It just does its
I don't
thing.
know if I can even. I don't know if I can do that even as a bonus action. Nope, I can't. Never mind. I'll have to do that next time.
All right.
Never mind.
So then it is going to be the captain's turn. He's going to reach for his crossbow again. He's going to take his shot, and that is a natural 20.
Oh.
So he's going to get to roll 1d8. Where's my d8 here? He's going to take his shot. That's going to be a 5 and a 6. So that's going to be 11 points of damage. He's going to take this. He's going to aim. He's going to try to hit pretty close to where his javelin was, just so that it's taken all of his damage right into the chest. He's going to hit it. This thing is going to squirm. It's going to scream. It's being attacked from every angle possible. And that is going to be his turn, and it's going to go to Caliph.
You get him, Captain.
Thank you.
She is going to, once again, swing with her rapier. And she's going to swing with advantage. Dirty 24.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be 5 points of piercing.
Ooh, okay.
And then, because I rolled with advantage, also going to take 2d6 for a sneak attack.
Okay.
Going to be 5 extra points of damage.
Ooh, okay. So you're going to take that rapier. You're going to hit it. You're going to get it right in between the ribs, right into that nice fleshy part. It's going to scream. It's thrashing. It's trying to let go of this gator that's holding it. It's trying to get all of these pointy things out. It's trying to shake, but there's nothing it can do about it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
As it screams, she screams back.
I like it.
And and that's my turn.
All right. I like your style there, friend. I was very, very concerned about having this crew, but I'm so excited to be here now. And she's going to take her mace. She's going to throw her multi-attack. That is not going to hit. So she's going to swing. She's going to miss, but it's still thrashing, trying to get all of this stuff out. So as she tries to swing, it goes just out of her grip there. And that second attack is going to hit, though. So she is going to do her 1d6 plus 3. So that is going to be 6 points of damage. She's going to hit it. She's going to connect it right about where Kayla stabbed it. But it's a big mace, so it's not going to go in. But it is going to do lots of pointy damage. And she's going to laugh. And that is going to be her turn. So the Leviathan, to try to get out of the restraint, what does it have to roll?
So it can choose if it does a strength or dexterity save, and it only needs to beat, for me, a 12.
It rolled a 17.
Yeah, so I think she just lets go.
So it's gonna shake and it's gonna kind of throw your little gator fingers off, and there's really nothing else it can do at this point, but it is free. So it's trying to claw now. It can use its arms and everything. It's trying to claw at all of the stuff in its body, and it's panicking. It's still scared of Dipus, honestly. Do I have to roll to get that again? Okay, what do I have to do to get rid of that?
Wisdom saving 14.
That is a 19.
You beat it.
So it's shaking its head. It's realizing that it's looking at a little teeny tiny gith, and it is quite literally a dragon. So there is nothing, it's realizing that he had nothing to be afraid of. But still, there's really nothing he can do but pass the turn on to Lenora.
Okay. Lenora, noticing that it has gotten out, she's been flung off. What she's going to do is, if y'all were paying attention, you'd see bubbles rising in the water as she just lets out this, and she's going to take an opportunity of attack and move 10 feet back.
Ooh, okay.
So you can hit me.
I'm assuming a 5 does not hit.
Thankfully, no.
It's gonna
So
take a
she
swing out with that tail, and it's gonna not collide.
Ooh, okay. As it swings with the tail, I think she just kind of ducks underneath it, like swims underneath it. She goes 10 feet out, and then she circles around, and she's going to lunge at that tail.
Ooh, okay.
And a lunge when the gator, let's see, it says leaps 10 feet forward towards a creature. So I guess she'll come out of the water and leap 10 feet.
I would say you can do that, or you can do it in the water, whatever you think your character would do. I'm fine with.
Cool. I think she's just charging then, and then gets a little bit of air as that tail swipes. And she's going to try to hit it with a claw attack.
Ooh.
For a 14 plus 4 for an 18 to hit.
That hits?
Alrighty, that is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 points of slashing. And it needs to make a dexterity or a strength saving throw.
Oh, I dropped my die. Ah! Oh. That's a 7.
Perfect. Okay, because when she lunges, she can constrict as a bonus action. So
I like
think
it.
what you all see is she lunges out of this water, hits its tail, takes her little stubby fingers or stubby claws and digs into its tail. And then you see these stubby arms. I'm assuming the tail is out of the water at this point, and she's just gripping with those tiny little nubby legs and squeezing as she tries to constrict. And you probably hear her squealing. It sounds like she's having a ton of fun as you all see this yellow gator getting slung around everywhere. And that is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bludgeoning. And then it needs to make another Constitution saving throw.
14.
14, it passes, so it only takes half of 5, so 2.
Beautiful. All
She
right.
is latched on for dear life on that tail.
Ren, I told you she was going to be a good addition. You can see Ren just kind of rolls her eyes. So as the Leviathan's turn, it's going to try to throw you off. So what does it have to beat to get you off of it?
Okay, if it's its turn, it can do that dexterity strength saving throw the same way as it did last time to get out of a grapple.
That is a natural 20.
How do I fly away?
So it's going to just flick its tail and it's going to fling you back the other way. So due east of where you're at now, however far it flings you.
That is up to you.
Let's say because you're not sticking that far out of the water. Let's just say it does 30 feet. So it would put you back here. And then would that be its complete action if to get out of that?
To break out of a grapple, yeah,
Okay.
it's an action.
So then it's going to fling you and it's going to turn back and it's just going to lock eyes with you. And you're going to see the hatred in its eyes. It had its focus on Dipus because he's been so scared of this Gith for so long. But then here's this gator that keeps grappling it. So now it's got its eyes on you and it is your turn.
Well, I just went. My lunging attack. So that would be 2 turns in a row for me to go.
I think I did that wrong then.
I think
But
it's
that's
Yannick's
okay.
turn.
It is Yannick's turn. You are right. So then it wouldn't have flung you if you just went. So you are still here.
Girl, you're the GM. If it has a legendary action that it can throw me off, throw me. Throw
Not
me.
yet.
I am here for it.
Not yet.
Yeetus deletus.
Yeah.
Yeetus deletus, Lenora.
So
I am okay. I am perfectly fine with it staying that way.
that would be Yannick's natural 20 to hit it with a hand axe. And that's going to be 5. So that's 6 points of damage with that 20. He's going to swing. He's going to hit it right in the shoulder. Again, he was also kind of trying to aim for all of the different wounds that it already has. And this thing is just getting madder and madder and madder. And that is all he can do. So it is going to be Dipus's turn. There's too much stuff to keep track of. My brain is not braining today. I haven't finished my monster.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Did it succeed in pulling that spear out
No.
when it? Okay. But now it is not held down by anything, and it's not afeared of me anymore.
It is not afeared.
You're mighty big. I think I'll just cast a little bane upon you. And I'll take a bite of my finger and fling it at it. And then I'll talk like this.
I'll bane you.
And what does Bane look like?
Bane is where you will just feel. Well, first you have to roll a saving throw, but charisma save. See if it sticks. Because the blood might have missed you.
16.
It missed you. You're kind of far away.
All right.
Oops. Never
It's-
mind.
It's going to look at you and it's going to kind of look at the water where your blood is. And then it's going to look back to you and it's just going to lock eyes with you. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to run.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, because I'm way too close. So, I will. Good thing you're not real good at hitting anything, but I'm going to
Disengage.
I like it.
and try to get out of there and try to get over here. And of course, I'm not a rogue or anything, so disengaging doesn't do a whole lot, but I'll have to take your attack of opportunity.
Whoa. 10.
I'm glad you're not good at hitting stuff.
Because
You missed, you big feller.
now it's time for romance.
I mean, if you want to try to romance the Leviathan, that is on you.
Hey, I romanced them
Ooh.
mermen,
Ooh,
so
You did it. You had the marrow wrapped around your finger. It wanted
we
to
almost
marry
went to
you
bed.
so bad.
We almost went to bed last time, so
To kelp.
you better believe it.
All right.
cut that one's head off.
I think you cut all of their heads off.
I know we were fighting 3 of them, and I have in my notes that I took 2 of their heads.
I think because you already had 2 in each hand, you're like, somebody else carry this because I got, So then it is the captain's turn, and he's kind of getting annoyed at this point, and he's going to come over here next to Yannick, and he is going to try to pull. He's going to try to pull the javelin out. If I wanted him to pull that, would that be an action in itself? Or what would that be?
Probably a strength
Okay.
action.
So then I'd have him just roll straight strength.
I think
Or
you
an
need
unarmed strike.
athletics check
Yeah, or athletic. Yeah.
to see if you can get it out.
He rolls a 5, so he's gonna grab onto this javelin, and because this thing has been slinging around, it's already wet and it's got blood dripping down it at this point, and he just kind of slips off. So there's really not a whole lot he can do at this point. And then he's gonna pass on his turn to Caliph.
All right. So, I forgot this lovely person's name standing next to me.
That is Ren.
Ren. Okay. Are they within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Caliph is getting very annoyed that this thing is not dead yet. So she's gonna put her rapier away, and she's gonna take out her daggers. So, she is going to, she's gonna roll to hit with one of her daggers. So with my daggers, they have the nick property, which means I can attack with both of my daggers using the attack option instead of a bonus action.
Oh.
Would you like me to roll twice for each one of my daggers?
Probably.
So the first one, 21.
Oh, yeah. That hits.
Okay. So that'll be a 5. And then for the second one, that'll be a 10.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then because I have somebody within 5 feet, I can still do my sneak attack. So
Oh,
it'll be a
that's
2d6.
dangerous.
It is, yes. I don't need advantage if somebody's within 5 feet. So it'll be an extra 3 points of damage.
Okay. So you're going to take these daggers. The first one, you're just going to plant it, again, directly in between the ribs, right into the soft spot of it. You've kind of surpassed all of the scales on it, those nice hard scales. You went right in between and you got that really well. And because you hit it so well, it kind of freaked out and it jerked. So that next one you went to go stab it, it got out right in time. You kind of grazed one of the scales, but because they are nice and tough, it didn't do any damage. Is there anything else you can do?
There's not.
All right. Are you going to stay in that spot?
Yes.
Okay.
My feet are planted. I'm stabbing this thing. It's going down.
Ugh, little rogue, I'm staying right here with you. Ren is going to take her mace. She's going to do her multi-attack. She's going to slam it with a natural 20. That fist bump got her a natural 20. She's going to take her 1d6. She's going to get to roll that twice. Plus 3, so that's already 7 points. So that's 14 points. She does a shitload of damage. She gets it right where you stabbed it. She nails it twice, 2 times in a row, right in the same spot. It's mad. It is a livid at this point. So because she did so much damage, that Leviathan is going to turn and it's going to look at her, and it is going to try to do a tail attack on her. Unless, are you still grappled? Are you still holding on, or did you fling it? You're still grappled?
If we are going with... He technically would have flung me with that natural 20. Did we want to stay with that?
No, I gave that to Yannick. So he's going to try to fling you off again. That would be a 14.
Okay, a 14 definitely beats my 12.
All right. So it's going to try to fling you as far as it can, but it didn't do that great. So it's just going to kind of wrinkle you off, and you're just going to drop right where it is. And that's all of the action it can take, but it's got its eyes focused on Ren. It wants her at this point. So then, what would you like to do, Lenora?
I guess I will rinse and repeat since it worked last time. I will take 10 feet back, start swimming.
All right.
And it gets an opportunity of attack against me.
Oh, a 17.
A 17 beats it when she is in wild shape. Her AC is a 17.
All right. So it is... It's a 1d12. It's going to try to hit you with that tail, and it is going to do 12 points of damage. It's going to smack you. It has been waiting for this opportunity. It's going to swing back, and it's just going to whack you.
Yeah, that hurt. As she's swimming away, I think she kind of gets shifted off to the side a little bit, but she keeps swimming, and then she's going to turn back around and do that lunge again and try to hit it with her claws. That is a 15 plus 4 for a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And that is 1, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, specifically slashing. And it needs to make another dexterity or a strength saving throw.
17.
Alrighty, it passes as she tries to latch on, and I think you see the claws like glance over it and leave that mark, but then she just flops back into the water.
It's kind of starting to learn her moves. It knows that at this point it's going to swim back. You're going to try to swing out, you're going to try to hit it, and then you're going to try to grab on. So it looks at you and it moves out of the way just in the nick of time. You do kind of rake your claws down those really tough scales, but you aren't able to hang on. And you said that's your turn? All right. So Yannick at this point, he's getting more and more frustrated that this thing is still alive. It doesn't want it to be breathing anymore. He's going to take his hand axe. He's going to do his multi-attack again. That is a critical one. So he is going to swing. And he's so frustrated. He's shaking at this point. He goes and he is going to hit himself in the foot with this axe. And he is going to have to give himself damage here. And that rolled a 6, so it is a 1d6 plus 3. So he is going to take 9 points of damage himself.
That looks like it stings a little bit.
It hurts. And then he's going to try it one more time. But he does hit that 17.
Sharp.
It's going to be real sharp in this thing. And he is going to do 5 points of damage to the Leviathan. And that's all he can do, so he is going to pass that turn off to Dipus.
All right. So the captain wasn't able to pull the.
He was not. He slipped off.
Okay. Now I will cast Mage Hand. After I step closer, I'll walk closer by maybe, yeah, couple of feet, and I need a hand, and cast Mage Hand, and I want to see if that thing will push that lance or javelin and see if we can't get that thing to embed deeper inside.
What would I have to have you roll for that?
I'll roll an unarmed strike. How about that?
Okay.
Which ought to really suck. So. Oh, but it doesn't.
Oh boy.
17 plus 4.
That hits.
So,
then that
and,
javelin does a 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
alrighty. So, and I rolled a 2. So,
I can math. All right. What else would you like to do?
once it does that, like to take a little bit of the blood from the javelin and have it bring it back to me. So just as it pushes the javelin in a little bit deeper, I want the mage hand to come back to me.
Okay.
So
Does it pull that javelin out or does it leave the javelin?
no.
Okay.
No. It's already wet with blood. So
Okay.
I just, as it pushes it in, it should have blood on its
Okay.
invisible hand so you can see the hand now. And I want to wipe that off. So now I have some of the dragon blood in my possession.
That Leviathan is going to shriek and it's going to turn and it's going to trace where that hand was. And now that it's clean, it's confused again. But it knows, it saw that you did something. So it's focusing its eyes on you again. Is there anything else that you can do?
Be careful.
You don't want none of this.
You can see its eyes are going to narrow. You can almost see the blood rush to its eyes. It's angry.
Tiamat and I love each other.
All right, it is the captain's turn now. You know what? That's a much better idea for my my javelin. I don't need it. And he's going to pull out. He is... So, for an opportunity, that would be 5 feet, right?
This thing's probably got a pretty good reach, so
I would say anything that's leaving its reach.
yeah.
So
He-
if it has a bigger reach than 5 feet for like an unarmed attack, so if its unarmed attack is like 10 feet, then anything leaving that 10 feet region.
Yep.
It is... Okay, so then the captain is going to disengage, and he is going to... He's going to come back over here. He's going to go about 20 feet. And if you use disengage, that's your action, right? I think.
It depends on who you are. Rogues,
Rogues, it is a
That's a
bonus action.
bonus action.
He is not a rogue.
Yeah.
So
Then yes,
he
it would
is
be
certainly not.
considered your action.
Okay. So then that's all he can do at this point. He wanted that javelin, but he knew that there's no sense that he could get that out. He doesn't think that he has the strength to pull it. So then, Kalith, it is your turn.
All right. She's gonna whip out her daggers again. I mean, she already has them out. She's ready to go. So, she's gonna roll for the first. That is 24.
Oh yeah.
Doing 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So for the second one, again a 24.
Woo! Yep.
3, doing 7 points of damage.
Is that total,
And then-
or is that
Uh,
just with the
it's-
next attack is 7?
Next attack is 7, because it's a 1d4 and I rolled a 3 plus my modifier, which is 4. So it's
Beautiful.
gonna be 7.
All right.
And then sneak attack 2d6,
Oh!
because Ren is still within 6 feet, 5 feet.
Yep.
It's 2d6. Oh, 11 points. Almost
Ooh.
max damage.
All right. So then you're going to take that dagger. You're going to get it again right in between those ribs, right above where you had it in that last turn. So you went to the next rib up, and then you went to the next rib down. And this thing is in excruciating pain. It screeches, and it turns, and it locks eyes with you, and it's ready. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is that's her turn. She's mad. She's jabbing. She's ready. She wants this thing dead.
Rena's gonna laugh, and she's having the time of her life. This is what she likes to do. So she is gonna do her multi-attack again. She's gonna swing with that mace. She's gonna miss the next attack. She's laughing too hard because she's having too much of a good time. She misses. She laughs it off, and she's gonna swing again. And that is going to just hit. So she's going to get 1d6 plus 3. That is going to be 6 points of damage as she's laughing hysterically as she just collides directly where your attack was. So she is just putting kind of salt in the wound at this point. And it is the Leviathan's turn, and it is fuming at this point. Is it grappled, or did it save that grapple?
It saved.
Okay. So it is going to turn, it's going to look at Ren, and it's going to try to use that tail attack. Oh, that zoomed out. That's an 11 plus. So that will hit her. And that is going to be a 1d10. And that is going to do 8 points of damage to Ren. Plus, it also does a 1d10 of acid on top of that. So that is going to do 15 points of damage to Ren. And you can almost see the humor glitter in its eyes as it has finally hit somebody with an attack. Lenora, it is your turn.
I think she is going to, now that she's in the water been slung off, just go underneath and try to get to a softer part of it and take another claw attack. And that's a 17 on the die.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 1, 5, 6, 7 points of slashing damage. And then it needs to make another dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw.
All right. Ugh! Okay, this dice tower is fighting me. I lost that die. I don't know where that went. That is a 12.
A 12 meets it beats it, so she does not get a hold of it. And she just rakes those claws down its underbelly if she can.
Absolutely. All right. So she's gonna try to grab on again, but he's wiggly because he's got that mischief in his eyes. He has collided with Ren. He has hurt her bad, and he knows it. So he's kind of giddy with all of this energy as you try to grab on, but you just barely miss. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That'll be it.
All right. Where's my phone? I have to add all this up. So then it is Yannick's turn. And he sees Yannick and Ren have worked together for a very long time. They have been crewmates. They kind of grew up in the same area, so they've been friends for a while. They started working on this ship with the captain for a while. So he is furious. He's going to try to take that hand axe again. And he's going to try to hit that. He is going to miss. He's going to try to hit it. He's going to miss. He's shaking at this point. So with all of the adrenaline in his body, he is going to miss that swing. He is going to try his second attack. And he's going to miss again. So this time, he's going to swing so hard, he puts that axe into the ship again. And he is livid. So he's going to stick right where he's at this point, because if he moves, that thing can attack him, and he knows it. But he does really want to go and help her. So he is then going to pass his turn on to Dipus.
Dipus will hold her hand up that now has stained with the blood of this dragon. And she will look at it, and she will smear her face like this. And she will cast prestidigitation, and she will call. What she wants to do is have a little mind play with this thing.
Okay.
And she's going to call for Tiamat. to come and assist, but she knows Tiamat's not going to come, but she wants to have throw a voice or have a dragon screech way, way, way off. Throw her voice like it's coming, like Tiamat is coming to assist after she casts this. So
You can see that the Leviathan recognizes it. He recognizes the scream and he looks off into the distance. Does the magic look like anything, or is it just visual?
it's just hearing
Or
and
sound?
yeah, she'll do the blood across the face, and she'll look up and Tiamat, this thing has disrespected me.
And you can see that there is genuine concern in the Leviathan's eyes. It knows. It knows what Tiamat is. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just want to see if I can scare it again. So, because I already said that Tiamat and I love each other, because Tiamat and the Githyanki are allies.
So would the Leviathan have to roll for anything? Or is it just
Nope, it's just
a mind
Uh,
factor?
yep,
Okay.
yep. So, just to kind of just to freak it out.
So at this
So
point, it's looking off into the distance, and
maybe to distract it a little bit.
yeah, I would definitely say it was distracted enough that you've given Dane an opportunity to shoot with advantage on his next turn, so he is going to pick up that crossbow again, and he is going to take a shot at it. And that's an 11. So that one, where is that? He will hit with an 18 on that second one, so
Awesome.
he is going to get an opportunity to hit a D8. And he's going to do 8 points of damage right then and there, and you can hear he's laughing. He is so excited. And Caliph, it is your turn.
Her daggers seem to be giving her a lot of success, so she's gonna keep on stabbing.
I like it.
So for the first one, it's gonna be a 23.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a 5 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then for the second one, it's gonna be that is a 6, so 12.
I can math,
Does
I
a
swear. Oh, does a 12 hit?
12
The
hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
I thought you were saying that was
So-
more damage. I was like, oh, God.
No. So only the first one hit.
Right.
Then. Okay. And then sneak attack as well,
Beautiful.
which is going to be 7 points of damage.
I like it. Oh, God. Now I have to
And
think.
that is my turn. Feet are planted. She's swinging with her daggers.
So you are concerned that Ren was hit. So you are going to land that first dagger, and you're going to glance over at her just to make sure she's okay. And just that split second of kind of throwing yourself off, you do miss that second attack. But
Okay.
with that sneak attack, you still do some pretty good damage. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is it.
All right, so it is Ren's turn. She's going to disengage. She's hurt. She knows if she gets hit one more time, she might go down. So she's going to come over to this stack of stuff over here where she knows that she has she's got herself a short bow, and she does have another firebomb over there, but that is her action for the time being. And that is all she's gonna do. And it is the Leviathan's turn. So the Leviathan turns and it looks at Caliph, because Calith's been doing some pretty fantastic damage on it. And he is gonna try to slam with a tail attack. And that's gonna be a 12.
That hit
That hit? Alright.
does not.
Oh, it does not hit. So he's gonna swing out at you, and you're gonna see it coming because you're a rogue. You're sneaky. You're fast. You're nimble, and you're gonna duck just in time. So, Lenora, it is your turn.
Okay, with that, I think Lenora is going to swim around 5 and 15. Oh, hold on. 5 and 15, 20. Get up on the deck
Okay.
and stand next to Calith, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Lenora does not know the name yet. Well, no, she does. Never mind. So she's going to stand beside you and just try to claw at it next to you, just to kind of get to see what all is happening on board. And I am going to miss with a 14.
All right, so you're gonna take a swing out, but you're a gator. You've got little itty bitty arms, so you think you're gonna hit, but you just barely. You're kind of clawing at the air at this point. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is all she can do, but she is going to stay on the platform for now.
Okay. So Yannick is absolutely fuming at this point. He's gonna try to use that hand axe again. And he is going to hit with that one, so he is going to get a 1d6. What did I do with my d6? He's going to swing. He's going to get that 5 plus 3, so that's going to be 8 on that first one. He is going to roll his second attack. And a 17 hits perfectly, and he's going to roll one more time with another 5. And Dipus, it is your turn.
I look right at it and say,
You hear that? That's my friend Tiamat. He's coming to get you.
He's going to look back again. He's still concerned. He knows that voice. He knows what's going to come. So he is off.
Then I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, okay. And I will say, because he is distracted at this point, you can roll with advantage.
That's good. Because that first one sucked. 19.
That'll hit.
All right, 1d10. For a whole 3 Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful. Does that push him back?
That, no, but it is force damage, so,
All right.
crackling image burst out of my hand.
What color is it?
It is, green.
Ooh, okay.
So, and
You hear that? My friend
Tiamat is coming.
And you can see his eyes widen a little bit, and he thinks that he hears the shriek getting closer, but he's not sure, so he does keep looking around. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope. The prestidigitation lasts for an hour, by the way. So,
So the rest of the fight, you guys are gonna get advantage because he thinks Tiamat is coming for him. Dane is going to he's gonna go for his crossbow again. And that one He's going to need to roll with advantage. Oh my god, and it was the same. So he misses. He takes this shot, and as he goes to shoot, as that bolt gets closer to the Leviathan's head, the Leviathan turns again, thinking that he hears Tiamat coming. And that is all he can do. So, Caliph.
All right. Well, she's just gonna whip out her daggers. Yeah, she's gonna whip out her daggers and she's gonna start stabbing.
I like it.
So, for the first one, 21.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna do 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Second dagger. Jeez. 23.
Oh, yeah.
I like these dice today.
They're rolling really well.
Another 7 points of damage.
And then Lenora is there, so you can do sneak attack.
3.
3 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you're going to take these daggers, and you're just going to you're going to get him right in the soft spot. You're almost hitting where you've almost hit him before. So not only are you irritating the other wound again, but you're making a new one. And it is thrashing around. You can see the panic in its eyes. It thinks Tiamat's coming. It's getting beat up on. It's supposed to be the beast of the ocean. It is supposed to be the top of the food chain. And it is getting beat up by these little puny creatures. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right. So Ren is going to go ahead. She's going to take out another one of her fire bombs. And she's going to try to throw it on the other side of the Leviathan so that Lenora and Caliph aren't in any danger. And she's going to attempt to hit it. Which she absolutely does. So she's going to get 3d6 of fire damage. Oh, wait, no, it has to do a DC 12 dex save. Which it does not hit. So she's going to get that 3d6. Seven points of fire damage. And she's going to laugh, but she's still holding her ribs. But you can tell she's still having a good time, even though she is very hurt. And then it is going to be the Leviathan's turn. It's going to turn towards Caliph because Caliph it's messing it up. She's beating this thing up. He is going to, again, try to use his tail, but Tiamat's coming. So he's very distracted, and he's going to roll at disadvantage. So it definitely misses with a 2. So he's going to take that nice big swing. He's going to go directly over the heads of both Caliph and Lenora. And he's panicked. He knows that it's not looking good for him at this point. Lenora, what would you like to do?
I just learned that Circle of the Moon Druids can cast lunar magic in their wild shape forms.
Oh.
So I did not know we could do that. So she is going to cast Moonbeam. And I think how it's going to happen, she's casting it at level 2. She's going to open her mouth, and her mouth like glows this like white moonlight color. And then it looks like she's going to shoot a laser beam out of her mouth like Godzilla would. But instead of it coming this way, it goes like right on top of the Leviathan. Because he hasn't moved much, so she's hoping he'll just stay in this little area, because as long as he's within that section, he will continue to take damage. And I need a... What is this? Constitution saving throw, please.
Con. That'll be a 21.
A 21 beats it, so I do think it takes half damage. Let's see. Let me just double check. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d10 radiant damage, and if the creature is shapeshift, on a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage only. So that would have been 11. Drop that down to 5. And then this stays there. So Moonbeam is a concentration spell.
Okay.
So it will stay in a 5-foot radius, so it's pretty much 10 feet across. Yeah, because diameter is the full thing. So it's like a 10-foot circle, like centered on the Leviathan.
Circle. Ooh, no, I don't want that. So that'll be right there. Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's why I like this one.
She would... Let's move it just a tad bit over, so 5 feet to the east. That way...
Like here?
Yes, so that way
Okay.
Caliph can still hit it.
Beautiful. All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Is
And that'll be her turn.
That'll be it. All right. So Yannick now, he thinks he can still swing without getting into Moonbeam. He is going to do his... He thinks he's going to try to hit it on the other side with this crossbow, just because he's been doing pretty badly with that hand axe. So he's going to try to hit it in the back on the other side of it. And he's going to fail pretty badly on that one. That is a 2. So, I mean, a 2, that'd be a 7 with the modifier. But he does hit that one. What's that?
Did he do it with advantage, though?
Oh, he did not. So, the second roll, so with advantage, that first one he will hit. He'll get that 1d8. 2. So that'll be 34. So then he's going to use his second attack. And he'll do that with advantage because that was 15. And that's a 7. So he'll fail that one. He'll try to hit it again. But this thing is in a beam and it doesn't know what's happening at this point. So it's kind of thrashing around. And he does barely miss that crossbow, the bolt. So Dipus, it is your turn.
It's like Tiamat's coming for sure. He's got you wrapped up in a beam now.
And you can see his eyes were already super wide. They get even wider at this point.
And I will cast another Eldritch Blast.
Ooh. I like it.
So 15 plus 7.
Beautiful.
So
That'll hit.
that's 6 points of force damage.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You ought to just leave before it's too late. Because when Tiamat gets here, he's going to chomp you up.
You can see he's going to turn and he's going to glare at you. But then he's going to look around again like he's not sure if you're telling the truth or what. He's getting more and more confused. Is there anything else you want? All right. So Ren has one more firebomb. She's going to throw it pretty much in the same spot as she did last time, so it doesn't affect anybody else on the team. And I mean, that's going to hit anyways. That's going to be a 17, but she's going to try to go for that crit. So with advantage, she just got the 17. That'll be another 3d6. Be 8 points of fire damage. So it's starting to look pretty bad at this point. It's burnt there. It's full of holes. There's still a javelin deep in its shoulder. It's looking pretty bad. It's not sure what it can do with this moonbeam. It thinks if it moves this way, that'll be enough. Because it doesn't know. It's not a very smart creature. It's got a 2 intelligence. So it's not very smart. So he thinks that if he moves right there, he's gonna be safe. Does he take damage on this turn, or would it be on your next turn?
If he ends his turn there, he will need to make another Constitution saving throw, and we'll see what the damage is on that.
Oh, that's a critical 20.
So that'll be half damage. Ooh,
Or natural
roll
20,
that.
not a critical. Same difference.
Hey, it's still a crit.
It's a crit.
He takes 4. That is
4.
halved.
All right. So he kind of winces because he thinks he's safe at this point, but he's not sure why he's still getting hurt. So, Lenora, what would you like to do?
I think she starts feeling bad for it. I really need you! And she's going to try and claw at it again, and that is going to miss with a 15.
Is that with advantage?
With advantage, that is going to miss with a 15.
Okay. So you're gonna try to reach out, but he moved, so you are already kind of calculating for where he was before, and you're just barely gonna miss. He's gonna graze your fingertips with it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is all I can do.
All right. Yannick, he is going to use his handy dandy crossbow again. That's a 15, so with advantage here. 18 will hit. There we go. So he'll get a 1d8 here. That'll be 8 points of damage. So this thing is not looking good at this point. It's bloody. It's tired. You can tell. It came in thinking that it was the biggest and the baddest, and the hope is leaving its eyes. You can tell that it's just done. So Dipus, what would you like to do?
I want to... Looking bad, huh?
Bad. He is bloody.
I like bloody. So... And if I was anything but a squishy character. I am going to run up.
Everybody else seems to be jumping overboard.
Oh, but the moonbeam. How far away is that?
I mean, there is that portion between the lower deck portion and the main ship. There is an area there.
Okay, I can get over there. I want to run over and I want to jump.
Okay.
And jump is actually a spell for me.
Oh, okay.
It triples the distance that I can jump.
Okay.
So, and as I do this, I want to, if you will allow it, DM, I want to have my sword out, and I want to swing at it as I'm jumping from, as I come up here, I want to jump over and land like right there.
Make your roll.
in between there if I can.
Absolutely.
The jump increases my distance by 3.
Okay.
Triples my jump distance. So,
Would
Or I
that give it
or I can jump on
opportunity?
it will, because I'm jumping into its melee range.
So it's up to you. If you want to jump on it.
Yeah, I want to jump on it, but not into the moonbeam.
Okay.
So actually, if I can just maybe here.
Because, I mean, its head is basically where Lenora is. The rest of its body is in the moonbeam because it is facing the creatures that is hurting it at this point.
Alrighty. I want to jump there and jump right on top of its head then.
Let me...
And take my sword and
All right.
slice into it if I can.
Roll to hit.
And I can run athletics or something like that if you would like me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do athletics, performance, whatever you prefer.
Okay. Get back here. Athletics. Performance would be +4. So +13 +4. So that's 14, 13. So, 13. 13.
So, if I had you roll that, would you just have to beat my performance? Or like a save of some sort?
Do you see me coming? Do you
No.
perceive that?
No.
Okay. Because that would be like your passive.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He is facing the others. He doesn't know you're there.
Alrighty.
So then go to hit. You still have advantage because if it's an hour that he thinks T-Mat's coming, you have advantage.
9 plus 7
Ooh!
is 16.
Yep. Oh, wait, no. Just barely. Yeah. Just barely. Is that with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the other one's only 13.
Okay.
Now I'm standing on top of this thing's nose.
So it feels you land on its head. It doesn't know what to do. So now it's panicking that it thinks T-Mat's coming from behind. There is a Gith woman on its face. It doesn't know what's happening. So you can see it's kind of starting to thrash around a little bit, but there's not a whole lot it can do. Is there anything?
Tiamat is coming.
You can see it tense. Every muscle in this thing's body tenses up. And you can see its eyes get wider than you've ever seen anything before. Is there anything you would like to do now?
No. I'm just trying to intimidate it now. Or deceive it.
The captain at this point, he sees that you guys have this creature under control. So he's going to come over here to Ren, and he is going to give her a healing potion. So if he's going to use it as an action, and I believe it's 8 points of healing.
Awesome.
What's a greater healing potion? Is that 8?
I have one in my inventory.
It is 4d4 plus
Yeah,
4.
44
So, yep.
plus 4.
Okay. Wait, 4d4, so 16. Wait, plus 4. 4d4 plus 4, so that'd be 20. So
Yes.
that's going to put her back at 30. So she is all good to go. He's used all of his actions. She's going to kind of shake everything off. You can see she's still smiling. She still thinks this is funny. Even though she was this close to going down, she still thinks this is funny. That's going to be his turn. Calith, what would you like to do?
So Calith is getting real tired of this fight. She's in a rogue mindset of why is this thing not dead? So she is swinging hard. And so she's going back at it with her daggers. It's kind of moved a little bit. Is she still within 5 feet? Or does she need to move?
I'd say yeah. You can still
Okay.
hit it.
Okay. Roll for the first. That's an @1.
So you're going to take that swing, you're going to slip, and you're going to stab yourself in the thigh.
Okay, cool.
So roll for damage. Because it is still wet. This thing has been thrashing and it's been throwing water everywhere. That dock is slippery.
So on my 1d4, I rolled a 2. My
Okay.
modifier, that's going to be a 6.
Okay. So you'll take 6 points of damage.
Take a minute.
But you still have your second attack.
I do.
Unless if she still gets advantage, would that crit count? Or she'd still fail, or would that one still count as a fail?
Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling with advantage, huh?
Yeah.
mean,
I don't know.
Roll?
I don't know how
Yeah.
that works. If it's a natural 1, could you still
If
roll
it's-
with advantage?
Yeah, you still are able to.
Okay, then yeah,
Yes,
roll with
advantage
advantage.
means you just take the highest number of the two.
Okay.
So if one's a 1, you still like throw it out.
Okay.
So do you want me to just re-roll?
go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just re-roll 1. It's gonna be an 11.
That does not hit. So you can give
Better than a
yourself
1.
your
It is okay.
you can give yourself your health back.
That's pretty funny. Okay. For my second attack, 11 or a 17.
17
So
will hit.
17.
Yep.
Okay. 6 points of damage. And because I got friends nearby, rolling for my sneak attack. 10.
Is that 10 to hit or is that just 10 damage?
10 damage. With my sneak attack, I don't roll to hit.
How would you like to do this?
Stop it! Okay, so she has her daggers, right? First one, she goes to swing, and she misses, and it dodges, right? And the second one, how close is she to the head?
I'd say like 10 feet.
Well, okay.
Ruler.
Can I stab it
Like
in the eyeball?
5-ish feet. You absolutely can stab it in the eyeball.
Cool. Perfect. So first one, she takes her dagger and she swings. And it dodges a little bit out of the way. And the second one, she just sinks it right in the eyeball. And she rips that eyeball out.
It lets out
And-
this guttural scream.
She matches the scream. And she's
All
just
right.
holding her dagger with his eyeball attached, and she's just waving around like a mad woman screaming. She's really enjoying herself. She's finally killed this Leviathan that's, given her quite a fight.
The entire crew erupts into cheers. Everyone is laughing. Finally, you can see Yannick is still pretty angry because he desperately wanted to behead this thing a long time ago. Like, turns ago. He wanted to be the one to cut this thing's head off, but he's still pretty thrilled that it's over. It's done. It's over. At this point, what would you guys like to do at this point? Is there anything that you want to do to prepare? Do you guys want to be the one to go and tie it up, or do you want the other crew to tie it up?
As it's dying, I want to say, I should have left.
You
And
can
I collect
see
blood.
as you say that, you can see just all hope leave its eyes as it, I guess its eye, it's only got one left. You can
Yeah, I'm
see
staring right into it.
it just glosses over as the panic leaves.
If Lenora can, while it's dead,
Yes.
she's going to start trying to collect bits and pieces of it that she has heard rumor about. And she is trying to collect whatever those pieces are.
And then Captain Dane's gonna come over to you and say, "Well, what are you doing?
Collecting!
What are you
It's
collecting?
for school!
What are you trying to get?"
And she will list the parts that she is looking for.
I mean, I guess as long as you keep the majority of its scales and its skin, if you want to cut open organs, that's fine. But we're trying to get money for at least the skin. So,
I don't need the skin, right? Okay. She's still a crocodile or gator having this conversation too. So she has it wild shaped back. And so she will just kind of nod and she's going to try to gather whatever it is.
He's gonna
that,
go,
she's
whoa,
heard that
wait.
rumor of.
Do you want to do this on land? Or, I mean, because you're a gator, will it be helpful on land? Because that's where we're going. What's better for you?
If we get to the land, you'll still let me have it? As it's just big chompers are just going up and down.
I mean, yeah, like I said, we're just trying to get money so that it can be taxidermied. So anything else, yeah, that's fine.
And I have your word on that?
Absolutely. I shake your hand, but Gator.
She will release her wild shape form and hold out her hand.
He'll walk over and he'll take your hand and he'll do his one shake. All right.
Okay, you can't break this now.
I promise you have my word as a captain. All right, Ren, Yannick, get in the water. Let's go. So Ren and Yannick are going to jump in the water. They're going to attach the ropes to the carcass of the beast. They're going to carefully drape the ropes over the ship. And then they're going to climb aboard, but they've got the ends of the rope. They've got all of these big, massive fishing lines, the big things that they make for industrial fishing nets. They've got that all wrapped around it. They've gone to the back of the boat, and they have tied it off. They're going to connect it, and Captain Dane's going to be like, all right, we're going to set sail for that little harbor between the Nin Mountains. It'll probably be fastest to head up to the Tung Nin, which means big water for those who don't speak Halfling. Take that up to Crown Lake and cut west until you pass Mud Scratch. And then we're going to head north, and I've got all that good stuff for you. Are you guys good to go? Are we ready to sail? It's probably going to be a little bit of a sail just because, we've got a lot of cargo and it's going to take a minute. So are we all set to go? Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to get back to land. Being at sea makes me a little seasick.
I can
love it at
understand.
sea.
A woman after my own heart. All right. So, what would you guys like to do while you sail? Is there anything, like anything you want to talk about? Do you guys sit in silence? Are there games you want to play?
I will go down and check out the galley. I will see here because I've got a little special thing that I can do
Oh.
because I've spent time mastering my culinary arts,
Oh.
and it's one of my feats. So, and while we're doing this little short rest or long rest, however long, I want to cook some food.
I'm going to
So-
say this is not going to end up being a rest yet. This
Okay.
is just going to be time.
Time. So I will cook a number of treats. And I will give them to each one of the my shipmates, if you will allow it, DM, because we don't know when the next adventure might be. It says these special treats will last 8 hours after being made,
Okay.
but a creature can use a bonus action to eat these treats to gain temporary hit points equal to
Ooh.
their proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So, and I can do this for how many shipmates do I have? One.
There are 5.
3.
You would be 6.
I'll do it for. I'll cook enough for all of them. So each one of the my shipmates.
Ren will take hers and Captain, can we keep this one? I like a good woman who can make me food. And he's gonna already have it in his mouth and he's gonna shake his head. Is there anything, do you guys want to talk amongst each other? Is there anything that you would like the party members to know about yourselves? Because I know you guys really don't know Lenora yet. And truthfully, you don't know each other very well either.
Hi, I'm Lenora. It's nice to meet you. I'm on break. I don't normally do this, so this is interesting. So, hi, I've never been on a ship before. I heard you get sick. I really hope I don't puke, because that sounds like the, well, you know, it's college, so.
Yeah, try one of these. Maybe it'll help.
Like whole tree is in her mouth, and she starts talking with her mouth open, like while she's trying to chew. Oh, it's nice. I haven't had home cooked meals since I was home, and this is great. But anyway, I'm Lenora. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Diapers.
Diapers. Okay. Hi. What is your name?
Aelith, are you normally like this happy, wow, go lucky, love
Wee,
life?
I try to be. I really like my romanticies. Does that help love life a little bit more? And she will hand you over one
No.
of the books. Okay, never mind. My mama wrote this one.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll just like stare at it.
Ren's gonna walk
She takes
over.
it back.
I don't read.
Ren's gonna walk over and she's just gonna grab it out of your hand and then she's gonna go into the galley.
Oh, you're welcome. I told you I was capable, but no one wants to believe me.
I would say I appreciate the gesture, but I kind of don't. But, no.
Uh-oh. We lost. Oh, there she is. Okay, she came back. Oh, well, okay. I will keep that in mind and not offer anything else.
The creature was
Okay.
cool. The glass
Yeah.
whatever
It
whatever that was.
it didn't die quick enough for my liking. I did get a really cool eyeball out of it though, so you know, I guess that's a
You,
perk, right?
you might could make something nice with it.
I could. What can you do with like Leviathan eyeballs? Do you know?
You see Yannick will poke his head out. You can make a necklace.
That is kind of morbid, and I like morbid things. That's a good idea, thank you.
You're welcome. And he's gonna go and he's gonna start rolling barrels and try to clean up the deck.
You should dehydrate it first, otherwise it's going to rot and stink.
Can make
Hmm.
offerings to the one.
The who?
Yeah,
Do you have
to
a
certain
chancellor
things.
person at the top of your like college too? I've heard if you make offerings
You
to them, they'll
worship a
actually give you the
god?
A's you need.
Do
The
you
great
worship a god too?
me? Oh no, not for
Oh.
me. No, the dean or the chancellor or whatever he likes to be called. You know, if you give him little offerings, though, he will kind of sometimes promote you to get your better grades.
I'm a part of a
Great.
cult, so you
Oh,
know.
oh, oh, okay. Oh, you could write a really cool story about you.
Yeah, okay. I don't
Sounds like
read.
That's
sounds like
okay.
we're all from different things. This college thing, I don't know about all that.
You know, what is schooling? College. Hmm.
What is what is a school of valor bard school in your world?
There is a college in Sorvar. It's called Dragon Song.
Dragon Song, the dean is like really interesting, you know? So, I mean, college is great. I mean, there are a lot of really cool parties you can go to and things of that nature. A lot of people get a little bit wild. I don't know if that's necessarily my thing or not, but it's really cool. I'm gonna learn to be a bard. And she sticks her chest out.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is that
Good
what bards
luck.
do? Is stick their chest out?
Well, I've been told that like when you want to like promote your bardness, you want to have like a cool little pose, and I heard that's what they told me to do anyway. And she kind of like starts to wilt.
All I'm thinking about is Yaskier. Just kind of that you've got Yaskier energy, and I love it.
I don't know about all of that. We don't have stuff like that where I'm from.
That's okay. I mean, it's not for everybody. I really don't know if it's for me or not. Really, my parents want me to go, so yeah.
Mine are dead.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. How
Is
is
that why
it
you're in a
having
cult?
yeah, um potentially. How is it having somebody to tell you what to do?
Well, I don't like it. Maybe that's the reason I'm not built for school very well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But you mentioned the one who is that Dipus if that's not your dean?
Uh, I don't really know what a dean is, but uh, the one is uh the one. You know uh like the one that gives you things.
Your
You know the
dean
one.
gives you things?
So sometimes, like when you need assistance.
Is he broken?
I don't know, but I wish I could get things when I need assistance, because last time I needed assistance, I got an F.
You know,
Well, that's a shame, I think.
Yeah, I got a little trouble for that one.
there's always a price to pay, though.
So your mom yells at you too?
It's a little more than that.
Oh. I think I'll take a yelling then. Cause it's the like, I'm just so disappointed in you. And it's just like
Anyways, can't relate. So,
oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
it's fine.
All right, ladies, I hate to break up the party, but we've navigated into the inlet. This is as close as I'm going to be able to get here. It gets a little bit too shallow. Yannick, can you please drop the anchor? You'll see he'll poke his head up from whatever area in this ship that he was throwing some cargo, and he'll go down and he'll drop the big, massive iron anchor, and you'll feel it lock on into the reef system. All right.
We still had our dinghy. We could have used our dinghy.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, but you know, whatever, she was going off on her adventure. It's fine. You guys are just gonna have to get in the water. I'm sorry. If I could have all of you jump into the water, take these ropes ashore, and kind of like wrap it around those trees up there to see if you can kind of pull the Leviathan up, it's gonna be a lot easier for us to manage.
It's wet in the water.
I don't like getting wet.
I know, I'm sorry.
And she will book it off the thing and turn it into a gator again and use her last thing of wild shape.
All right, can I have you roll for athletics or performance to see if you can get that beast ashore? If you guys want.
How long has it been?
It's
since
been
we set sail?
It's been a couple of hours at this point.
Okay.
I would honestly, with as far as it is, I would probably say like a day or two.
Okay. And how far away from shore are we?
You're probably 200 feet. Well,
Oh,
I'm really bad at distances. You're pretty far. It's deep,
It's been a couple days, you said?
I'd say.
What has the night's been like?
Just kind of, it's been pretty warm and breezy. There really hasn't been a cloud in the sky.
What has the sky been like?
It's been dark, very bright stars. You can see that the moon is almost full.
Okay, I'm in the water. This is great. I'm gonna try to pull this thing to a shore with use it athletics or just dex athletics or
Athletics, performance, whatever is going to help you more in the long run.
okay. I'm not very strengthy. I'm not very charismatic. I'll just roll athletics. So that is going to be let's see, with the gator a 13.
You know, guys, I'm really sorry. I think I'm going to have you get in the water and help her pull that thing in. Yannick he'll jump in the water and he'll swim over. All right, ladies, let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's just really heavy.
You're doing your best. I'm proud of you.
An
cast
alligator
Misty
looks
Step.
like she's about to cry.
I
Not
cast
the-
Misty Step.
Get in the water.
I mean, unless you're like her and you have Misty Step, but I don't know.
Misty Step will get me 30 feet.
Oh.
Further.
I spoke too soon. She's wet now. So You can see Ren has come up from the galley at this point. She has the book in her hand, but it's closed and she's just smiling.
Bet she enjoyed that book.
Oh, she enjoyed it.
All right.
Throw me the rope. Throw
I
me the
am
rope.
very disgruntled, but I'm jumping in and I'm gonna help.
Yannick will throw both of you the rope and kind of pull you in the rest of the way. Can I have you two roll as well?
Strength.
Strength, athletics,
Yeah,
performance,
my strength is
whatever.
a +1
That's all right.
because warlock.
And now that you're all helping each other, you can re-roll with advantage.
Cool, that's good.
I can roll with advantage.
That was worse. I think one of like her little gator teeth come out.
I put the
That's a
rope in my
9.
mouth. 19.
9, 19. Oh, what'd you get?
I got, what was it, an 11 plus 2 for a 13.
Okay, yeah, with all of you guys pulling, you get this thing ashore. You're pulling with every ounce of your being. Yannick's a pretty buff guy. And you're going to get that up on shore. Captain Dane is going to get in the water after he's kind of got everything set up. He had to tie a bunch of things off and make sure some things were set. He's going to hop in the water. He's going to swim up. He's going to pluck 5 large blue scales from the belly of the beast. And he's going to pull a very wet letter out of his pocket. Don't worry, I rubbed it in wax. It's a little trick in the sailing world. He's going to wink at you and he's going to hand everything over to you. Take that to the capital. You'll likely see the steward first. His name is Felix Hasford. Tell him you'd like an audience with the hand of the queen. His name is Eliezer. He kind of runs the show due to the fact that the queen is kind of only 12 years old. But he likes to decorate the castle with all sorts of taxidermy and heads of things and teeth and kind of whatever he can get his hands on. Likely he's going to want it, and he's going to pay some good money for it. I don't know exactly what these things are going for. I've got some books back in the ship that I'm going to go through. We're going to stay here, and we're going to guard the beast, and we're going to guard the ship. So while you guys are gone, I'm going to be doing some research here. If he does want it, he's going to send a group of soldiers with a large wagon to come and pick it up. Send us a letter by bird.
Wait. You promised. We had a gentleman's deal and she's an alligator.
No, you can take whatever you would like. Like I said, he's just going to want the bones and or likely if the beast, because I mean, it can be sewn up. Don't worry. Likely he's just going to want the skin and the head. So whatever insides you want, you are more than welcome to take before you leave. But just send me a letter by bird. He's got a whole allery up there. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys' bravery. You all fought very well. And he's gonna turn and he's gonna head back on. He's gonna take his nice little dip and swim up to the ship. What would you guys like to do? Are you gonna do your rummaging?
Lenora's immediately starting to rummage. Is it nighttime or is it daytime right now?
It's nighttime.
Okay, I think while she's doing that, she's not very good at hiding things. She keeps looking at the sky, looking back at the beast, like while she's rummaging. She will wild shape back, and she's just trying to get all these pieces.
All right. Do you two want any of the inside pieces? There's really not a whole lot to it. Let me see. Did I write down any loot? I did not. So you imagine, like, the heart would probably be good for alchemy. Some blood would probably be good for alchemy. But really, it's mostly just the insides because he is going to want a majority of the outside.
I would have gathered a little bit of blood
Okay.
from, like, the eye socket when I was still on the up on the head of it as it was dying. So
And Caleb, if you want to keep that eyeball, it is yours.
Heck yeah, I do. My eyeball.
All right. So once you're finished up kind of collecting all of the goods off of it, is there anything else you would like to do with the Leviathan? Or are you guys good to go here?
does the captain
I'm
want the
good.
his uh javelin back?
Mm. Would you like to yell for him? Because you can hear back and forth. Or are you just going to take it? Because he didn't make any mention of it when he was down there. So it's up to you if you just want to swipe it and go, or if you want to leave it.
I'll leave it in there.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to pull it out. I'm a little weakling.
So he handed you 5 of, they're pretty big scales, and he gave you a nice little pouch that he has the letter in. Who is going to carry that?
Before that,
I
can
can-
Lenore?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
go for it.
Lenora was good. Is there anybody on shore right now?
Just you 3.
Just us 3.
Yeah, Yannick went back with them.
Okay, Lenora's gonna scream out for 2 things. Ren, can I have my book back?
Yes. So
Do I have to? I can't turn into a gator anymore. I'm kind of tired.
So she'll go and she's gonna she'll climb down onto that platform and she's gonna hold the book above water and she's gonna swim for you. And she's going to be.
Does anybody have a bag of holding? Because this stuff's gonna stink really bad, and I don't want to. I don't want to stink.
Take mine. So she'll go, she'll give you the book and she's gonna take her sling off because she wasn't thinking. She did leave it on when she got in the water. There's really nothing in it at this point because she took all of her weapons out for the fight and she has them all up on board that she was cleaning. So I mean, she's got some rope and just some basic supplies in there. You can keep whatever's in there. Whatever you don't want, send back. Here.
Okay.
Let me know when your mom comes out with book 2.
I will.
Thank
It should
you.
be actually. I think it's coming out in a couple months. So
You can see she's got a nice sly little smile and she just turns and heads back to the ship. All right. Just mark that whoever takes the bag of holding, mark that you have it. And then
wait, is this the bag of holding with all the supplies in, or is this just an extra bag of holding for Lenora to put her guts in?
she gave you this bag and she said keep whatever's in it. That's only basic supplies because all of her good stuff is on board already.
Okay. So this isn't the one we have to deliver to the king. Or
No,
the hand of the.
she-
Okay, perfect.
The captain handed whoever took the little, it's just a little pouch full stacked up with these little things with a little letter in it. Who would like to take that? You will? Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm going to write it down, but make sure that you write it down as well, just in case I forget. Okay. So while you guys are on the beach, you notice that as you start to head away from the water, you make your way away from the sea and you notice a small clearing surrounded by trees because as you're leaving the beach, it's still very sandy up here, but you do notice there's a lot of forest. There's a lot of large trees. There's big brush. And you do notice a clearing that is surrounded by it, but it seems like nobody has been there in quite some time. You can see there's a small fire pit in the center, but it hasn't been used in so long. It's full of sand and debris. And any footprints that once inhabited this place the footprints have been swept away, whether it was due to the wind or time. You do see a falling apart shelter built near the fire that it does seem pretty cozy. It was dug kind of into the ground, and it looks like it is a good place to lay down for the night and take a rest. And It is pretty protected from the surrounding environment. You really wouldn't have noticed if you really hadn't been kind of glancing around at your surroundings. Um, you're close enough to the beach that the sand is still thick and soft, and it seems like it would make a great spot to lie down for the night. A large boulder sits in the mouth of the path, almost hiding the cove for you if you weren't paying attention. Would you like to stop and investigate and stay for the night?
How far is it to the town?
It's a really long ways away.
And yes.
This will give you a long rest. If you would like to investigate, roll me an investigation. This could be a group, or it's up to you.
Yeah.
I got a natural 20 -1.
Ooh, okay. What else do you guys get?
16.
16?
I got a 16.
Caleb, what'd you get?
30-20.
Ooh, okay. So you'll all notice that there's something strange about this rock that's in the middle of it. You'll kind of walk up to it, and Dipus, you'll notice that there's kind of an indent in the sand. And Caleb and Lenora, you both at the same time kind of notice that there's something hidden just beneath the sand in that hole. Do you want to dig it up, or do you leave it?
I'll dig it up.
All right, you're going to see that there is a small box buried in the sand. A small note written in many different languages by the same hand sits on top. It begins in Draconic, then goes to Common, Elvish, and then Dwarven. It reads, "If you're reading this, I'm dead. I left my village, Mox Turnip, in search of help. Ogres are coming out of the Wuja Verthachai, one by one. At first, they were coming in the night just to steal our livestock. They killed a dragonborn who stayed out of his farmhouse too late. Scouts have said they found plans of ogres to come and kill us all. Please help my people, because I couldn't. When you do help my people, see Garrus Werlin and show him this ring. It will give you a key to my home, and everything in it, including the home, is yours, as I never married or had children. Please help them. Sincerely, Unkar Saxora." And under this letter that you find in the box, you find that there's a golden ring with an emerald surrounded by stones of rubies and pearls. So are you going to take the captain's advice and just head north to the city? Or would you guys like to make other plans?
Dearest party members, what do we think?
Because the captain did give you a map to the continent, so if you do want to look it over, you do have access to all of the city information. So it is up to you all.
And
Well, I have no preference. I'm just here.
Where did we land? when we
You're like
touched down?
very south in the center. There's that little harbor that has the river that goes up to the lake, right by Sorvar.
May I roll a history check or something along the lines of that? Does Draconic, or are there Draconic legends that could fix my problem?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay, that is a 2 - 1 for a 1.
You don't know for sure. You don't know much about the people in the Draconic area. You think that, well, maybe because there are a lot of Dragonborn, there's a lot of Kobold, that maybe they'll know something, but you don't know for a fact.
kobold, so I think it could be fun to go.
I like adventure. And if I don't have to go to Sorvar, I won't.
You don't like
No reason.
Sorvar.
No.
Can I insight that?
You insight.
May I insight that? The no reason. No reason at all.
She already rolled.
Okay, so is it okay, GM, if we insight each other?
There's
Can I insight on her issues? I'm joking. I'm joking.
you.
can
If
insight
you want
me.
to, you can. But okay. What were you gonna say, Kiki?
I think okay, so I think at this point you guys can like question each other, but you're not gonna find out a lot from rolling
Okay.
because there are some bigger points to that you will likely find out later.
Sounds like we got a lot of problems over in here now.
All right. So you're going to head east instead?
I'll go east.
Or west.
Or west. So then if you guys would like, if you want to make up camp, you can benefit from a long rest, and that is where we will end the session.